I've been watching the CNN YouTube debates, but I downloaded the debates because I don't have cable. But I wanted to see MelissaJenna's question, since I subscribed to her on YouTube. And actually, let's go. I was going to talk about the debate. It's actually, MelissaJenna's question is an example of one thing that I didn't like about the debate. I mean, not that I didn't like the question, I didn't like the format in which it was answered. What they essentially did in most of the questions is that he would give the question to one or two of the candidates. If you had an open-ended question that was for all the candidates, he would give the question to one or two or maybe three of the candidates. In the case of MelissaJenna's question, it just went to one of the candidates. I would rather have seen a lot fewer questions and more candidates answering the questions. And in fact, I would also have rather seen them given more of a chance to give more complete answers. It's often remarked that candidates are evasive, that you ask them a question and they don't actually answer the question, but a lot of the time I think they start to answer the question and they don't really get a chance to fully answer it. So I would have rather seen a lot fewer questions and a lot more chance to answer the questions, either chance to give more complete answers or a chance for more candidates to give answers, or both. And the other way in which it changed my view of things is that I was kind of disappointed by Barack Obama's performance. I was kind of an Obama supporter. I mean, I was kind of leaning toward Obama, I guess, before I watched the debate, and maybe I still am. I mean, when I think of the other candidates, I'm not really sure. I certainly haven't turned against him. But I did get a sense that he's kind of full of it. I mean, all politicians are, of course, but in a way I think he's worse than many. And part of the reason that he's worse is that he's too optimistic. And being optimistic, it may be a good thing for a politician to be optimistic, except that being optimistic puts you in conflict with reality, and which means that if you're a politician and you're optimistic, you end up being full of it. And that's the problem with Barack Obama, as I see it. I mean, I think that when, for example, Barack Obama says that his health plan is universal coverage, it's really not. And Edwards was right, it doesn't cover everybody, it only covers people who choose to be covered. And that's not universal, which is not to say that it isn't. I think there's a case to be made that Obama's plan might be better than one that does have universal coverage, but he insists that it does, that it's a universal health plan, and in fact, it's manifestly not, and Edwards was right about that point. So anyway, my tape seems to be running out.